There we go. NFL official plays. The video is here. Make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel. Turn that notification bell on because sometimes I'll have some live bets, some YouTube shorts, some different stuff, some live streams. You never know what's coming here on the channel. And combined on college football and NFL to this point in the season, we're sitting at 29-18 here on this channel with official plays. So go ahead and drop a like on today's video if you can appreciate that type of a track record. And let's get into it. We have a half unit play. We have 2 plays at 1 unit. And then we have 3 plays at 2 units. And you know what? I'll run and go get my phone here before I end the video. I did want to give you guys a money line parlay as well. But let's get through these picks first here. So a half unit, I'm going to go with the Texans, getting 3 at home. They have the momentum. Pittsburgh's not that good. Look, the defensive line, okay, it's all right. T.J. Watt, stud. Highsmith is good. Look, I like the culture. I like the coaching staff. I like some of the defensive players, but the Texans have the momentum. 2 road games in a row for Pittsburgh. Texans are home. We're getting 3 points. Young, energetic team. And Las Vegas, the play calling, the coaching decisions, the lack of effort and balls from Jimmy Garoppolo, you pussy. Look, I like Texans here. I'm going to take them at +3 for half of a unit. This isn't a huge play. It's still the Houston Texans, and that's why it's a half unit. I almost got to a unit, but we can't do that. Texans +3, half unit. 1 unit plays, we're going to start with the Browns. We did go against the Browns last week. We tried Tennessee getting the 3 and the hook. Nowhere near accurate, apparently. That was rather surprising, but I think the Browns are better than most people think, and I think it's from a defensive effort, I could easily see 1, 2, dare I say 3 interceptions coming for Lamar Jackson in this game. I don't trust Lamar Jackson on the road against this Cleveland D. I don't trust it. I'll lay the reasonable number at home. 2.5, sure. I'll roll with the Browns for 1 unit. We're going back to Tennessee. I'm going to take them now. Getting 3, but they're not on the road. They're at home this time. And I think a lot of people are against Tennessee in this spot. Look, I know the offensive line's kind of a mess for them, but I think they're going to be able to run the ball and kind of take quarterback protection out of the picture in this spot. Cincinnati, they're trash. Did you watch that game? I actually gave out 2 plays on the Cincinnati Rams game this prior slate on my TikTok, and both hit. So I'm dialed in, and I did have Cincinnati on the money line, but I'm going against them here. I think they suck. Their offense can get really stagnant. Tennessee's at home. They usually play pretty good D. I'll take Tennessee at home +3 points all day long for 1 unit. 2 unit plays, Bills. Come on, the whole freaking world's going to be on the Dolphins. They hung 70 on a bad Broncos team. Have they really been tested yet? I mean, the Patriots game was like pretty impressive. It was solid. That was a pretty good effort. But the Bills have really found themselves. I certainly didn't overreact when they blew it to the Jets. I thought that game was rigged. I thought Josh Allen got a little buzz in his ear. Hey, man, make sure you turn this ball over 100 freaking times. It's 9-11. Aaron Rodgers just got hurt. We're going to give the Jets the win tonight. So that was a funky game. I've been on the Bills ever since. And I'm on them here. Reasonable number, 2.5. I mean, I've seen some 3s across the board. Make sure you guys use different applications to shop your lines. The whole world is grabbing the +3 with the Dolphins from what I've seen. I mean, I've seen some more reputed people in the industry. Some of them are on the Bills here. You know, a couple people are leaning Bills. But the overwhelming consensus that I see on the internet from the public, I'm getting points with the Dolphins? No brainer. I don't think so. I think the Bills are going to be absolutely throttled up for this one. They're not going to remember the loss last year and that crazy that Heat game where the sideline was like 110 degrees and they lost at the end. I can't quite remember what happened. It was something like that. I think they got almost down to scoring and then Allen threw a pick. I think they're focused here at home. Reasonable number. I'm laying the points with the Bills. 2 units. Eagles first half. The spread was 4.5. It just ticked up to 5.5. I'll go with 5.5 here on the channel just to stay more current with you guys. Eagles minus 5.5 first half. They're at home. They're gonna come out like absolute animals. Really howl over Jalen Hurts in a half of football to stay within 6 points? I don't think so. The Eagles defense is underrated. I know it's not the exact personnel we're used to, but that D-line is serious, guys, and I think it's better than just about anything in football. I mean, who's comparable? Saints have pretty good D. Pittsburgh has a good D-line. There's a couple other teams out there, but I really like the Eagles defense. And I think they're just getting going. I mean, the Eagles through like the first 2 games, not that impressive, just kind of doing what they do to get the win. Not here. I think the momentum carries over. Eagles are good. 5.5 in the first half. No problem for me. I'm going to lay the 5.5 in the first half for 2 units, and I'll be watching that game. And if this bet doesn't hit, if this is closer than that, if the margin at halftime is lower than that, you better believe I'm going to live bet the Eagles to get that money back, but I don't think we'll have a problem there. Eagles minus 5.5 first half. And our last official pick, well, we'll do the parlay at the end, which will count. It will count. Saints minus 3 at home. I was against the Bucs last game, all over that. I was very, 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 very firm. I even stuck my neck out there and went on a couple other platforms and said the Eagles were free money. They're a blank check. Whatever money you got, throw it on the Eagles and double it. Very, very sweat-free, no stress, easy money to the bank, and just can't. Baker, sure, you had a couple of good games against who? Not really great teams. Saints defense at home, you guys got to remember, the Saints have not really been that good lately, so people kind of forget about them now that the Drew Brees era has been over for a while, and the Saints have kind of fallen back off of the radar a little bit. Saints home games, they're pretty nuts. That's a significant edge. They get Kamara back. I'm not worried about Jameis Winston. He'll do enough. They'll use Taysom Hill and Kamara to take the edge off of Jameis here. He'll do just enough. I think he'll prepare well. It's not like Derek Carr broke his leg in a car accident on the way to the game and then like snap your fingers like out of the blue like, Jameis, you're in today. Like, he's not going to get hit with a shockwave. He knows he's playing. So I think he'll be well prepared. Maybe he does throw an interception, or maybe he turns it over and makes 1 or 2 mistakes. That's not going to be enough. Minus 3 at home. I'm laying the field goal with the Saints at home for 2 units. Now, hold on a second. I'm going to go get my phone. Let's do this parlay. Ooh, Packers are up 3-0. Nice. I gotta get off of here and pull up the game. I'm a Packers fan, so I should be watching that. But let's do this parlay real quick. This is gonna be a money line parlay, no spreads involved. Bills are gonna be in there. Bills on the money line, and then Saints on the money line. Bills on the money line and Saints on the money line. It comes out at plus money. It's plus 156. We're going to throw 2 units on that play. So that's an additional 2-unit play. Bills, Saints, money line parlay, 2 home teams, 2 short numbers. Sometimes that scares people. You know, people would rather take like Eagles on the money line, but you can't really make a fortune that way, can you? You got to have a little bit of grit in this industry, and I'm going to take a stab with those 2. So there you go, guys. Official picks. Time's flying. I mean, where's the season going? We gotta take a breath and soak this in. Next thing we know, it's going to be playoffs, and then the season's over, and we're all depressed, not even wanting to live life because we don't have football, and that's not fun. See you guys in the next video.